Well, I decided to get into the platinum after seeing what a now graduate student by the name of Tom Griscom had applied to San Francisco State's MFA photo program with. It is a very small, intimate process, and I had been seeing this trend in my work since I had transferred into San Francisco State as an undergrad for a 2-year stint. And I saw these very beautiful, unusual looking prints, and I started getting fascinated with the process. And I had also been looking a little bit at work by Irving Penn and Edward Weston and Paul Strand, who are big names in the realm of platinum printing, and I decided that after having gone bigger and bigger and bigger that I wanted to try going smaller. And so I basically worked with 3 different chemicals: a sensitizer, a platinum salt, and a palladium salt. The mixture of platinum to palladium affects the contrast for the values between black and white. And that will get affected by how dense my negative is and a number of things. But that mix of metals also affects the color of the final print. The more palladium that's in the mix, the more brown tones I get. The more platinum's in the mix, the more neutral to kind of a black blue that I will get. So I mix that in equal parts of 6 drops of sensitizer to 6 drops of my metal mix. And then I add a coating agent in there, which is actually technically the 4th chemical, but it's because it's more for the paper than it is for anything else. So that gets poured on and spread over the piece of paper with a glass rod that's often called a puddle pusher. And I push it back and forth until it's coated, and I wait 10 minutes. Then, after 10 minutes, I take that dry piece of paper and the negative, put the negative on top of the paper, put it into my contact print frame, and expose it to ultraviolet light. After it's done with being exposed to ultraviolet light, I put it into a tray, pour my platinum developer over the top of it, develop it for a couple of minutes, put it into a wash to quickly rinse it, into a clearing agent to help get rid of all the schmutz and unwanted chemicals, unwanted chemistry from the emulsion out, put it into a water wash for some time, and then put it out to dry.